MRecktv.
Peace, worlds. M.Reck for MRecktv. I got a special guest in the building. My brother, could you please introduce yourself?
Salute. Sayzar tracks. Say Gunner. Say La Vie. Call me what you want, as long as you pay me on time.
Talking that talk, my brother. That's what I'm talking about. Let's jump this off right.
Right.
So let's go into your discography.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the notables that you produce for.
Well, I do production and I do A&R. So most notable would be Tales, the TV show. Got credit on there. That's on BET right now. All Money In, Cuzzy Capone. Song called Slauson. So that's buzzing out there right now. Beanie Siegel, Code of the Streets. You got Gucci Man song called Feeling That. That was on Wilt Chamberlain mixtape as well. He put it on his own mixtape. Bunch of classic songs on that mixtape. Wow. So that was the first one that took off, matter of fact.
Got you.
Yeah.
So explain to me so the people in the streets could know what was your first walk through in the music business. Give us that picture, man.
Yeah, my first walkthrough wasn't so friendly. So it was kind of violent. So coming in the game, I learned that there were snakes in the grass, and I had to find out the hard way. So, rappers like Wyclef would come to me and ask for bread, ask for money. I'm 24 years old at this time. Got money saved up. So they came to me in my studio, asking for a loan. I don't know these guys, but a friend of mine and my brother introduced me to him. Called me himself on the phone saying, "Hey, need to borrow some bread from you." I said, "All right, this could work out because, I'm looking for a production deal." So one thing led to another. I kept my end of the bargain. Stand-up dude, brought the bread to him. So he had an acquaintance of his named Haitian Jack come to see us. Same Haitian Jack from the records of Against All Odds.
From Tupac records.
From the Tupac records. I didn't really pay attention to the record because the streets and industry is different. Two different worlds. So, that's one of the few songs that kind of could have saved me money if I would have kind of took it as a real song. But, long story short, gave the bread up to Jack. He did his shit. He's a jacker. He's a robber. Now, if Clef knew better, he could have gave me a heads up of what kind of person we're dealing with. But you kind of lead us into the fire. So he could have gave us a heads up, but he led us into the fire knowing what kind of person this was. This was a jacker. This was a robber. He told on Pac. So you could have just gave us this guy's background, but instead gave the money up to him. My brother went with them to deliver the money. So he leaves my brother in the desert.
Now, hold on. That's crazy right there. You left your brother in the desert?
In the desert. Guns pointed.
Wow. How much money? How much bread was it? Again.
First of all, we're going to say this is a disclaimer because we've gotten in trouble for all this stuff already, for all these people watching.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying? So this is like six figures at 24 years old. I didn't come in the game tap dancing. I came in as a boss.
So when you say six figures, we talking like 500K?
A little less than that.
About 350?
About 2.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? This is stuff that now that I look at it, I'm like, damn, I could have did a lot more with that bread. I could have invested it. I could have went into this field, that field. But you're just trying to, taking a leap of faith and saying, hey, this guy, I know he got it.
What was the bread for exactly?
It was shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Gotcha.
It was shit. These guys was You know, they was artists, but trying to get into a whole different lane.
Mm.
So, you know, I'm a youngster at the time. Now I'm a grown man, but being young, you're out there running wild. So you kind of learn from these things of saying these guys are snakes and they really don't want to help you out. They're just out to rob you.
Mm. Now, let's go back. You said
Yeah.
Haitian Jack
Mm-hmm.
left your brother in the desert, guns drawn on him.
Yeah.
I need you to go into that a little bit, if you could.
Well, his job was to secure the bread, like watch after it. So you don't just give money to anybody. Somebody has to go with it.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So him being a stick up artist, he had this game plan in his mind the whole time. Jack did. So Jack does this move, pulls the gun out, leaves the kid in the desert, and luckily he got away.
Yeah, facts. Because he
You
could
see
have
what I'm
left
saying?
him. Could have left him in the desert.
Could have left him in the desert. So, you know, that led to us retaliating, going to see Clef, saying, "Yeah, what is this? What kind of situation would you have us in?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of people do you take us for?"
Mm-hmm.
So that everybody was upset about that, angry, like, "Yo, man, this ain't no game. These ain't people you could just take advantage of."
Facts.
So we went up there to New York to go see him and to discuss the whole situation. He said he was going to take care of it,
Mm-hmm.
but he never did. We gave him like 4 or 5 chances to take care of it. We're diplomatic people. We're business people.
Yes, sir.
We're not hitters and nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not our field. But we're in the field of just trying to do something better for ourselves.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, when we gave him 4 chances to kind of clear his name or try to do right, he could have easily said, "Here you go, one check." He was easily getting 300 grand a beat at the time.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it just didn't seem like he had a good heart, and he would let this man put his name in dirt. That was another sign of like, you guys are probably in it together. At this time,
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to be diplomatic about it, but he wasn't trying to be so diplomatic. He was just running around playing games. So I know a couple of hitters. I'm
Mm.
like, yo, this is free bread. Go get it. And next thing you know, them hitters caught him at a car show, pressed him, and that was my way of just saying, "Tag, you're it."
Gotcha.
Anybody else would have been like, "Nah, do something with him or leave him leaking." But nah,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't my style. That ain't what I'm here for.
Facts.
We came in peace. Matter of fact, for somebody else to come off a
Mm-hmm.
piece.
So, where's things right now with Wyclef?
I mean, karma came back to bite him. His own people don't really like him. He's getting shot at by his own folks. You know what I'm saying? That you let time take care of people. You don't do stuff
Mhm.
yourself.
That's a fact. The universe. Let the universe take care of it.
Yeah, you let the universe take care of these people because if they didn't have positive energy towards you, let God handle them.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, but that was my introduction to the music industry, which led me to kind of be stuck inside of it.
Wow, that wasn't too pretty though.
It wasn't too pretty because it's like an angry beginning, and then trying to prove a point to him that I didn't get this from rap, so don't expect me to come at you like a rapper.
Facts.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? No disrespect. I love all
Mm-hmm.
MCs and crafty. I'm in it for the art.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like DJ Premier is one of my favorite. Biggie Smalls is one of my favorites. So when I say there's an art to rap, that's what lured me in.
Gotcha. Now,
MCs lure you in. Matter of fact, with knowledge and just craftiness.
yes, sir. So give us your first placement in the music industry.
My first placement would be with Gucci Man, song called "Feeling That." That was on the Wilt Chamberlain mixtape. That was with a lot of hits on that same mixtape. So he did a song with us. He put it on his own mixtape, which was a blessing, and that got the buzz going. I could give it to any
Dope.
DJ, any city, they'll play it.
That's dope.
Also, yeah, another one would be Beanie Siegel, "Code of the Streets." That one had Black Child and Rod Diggs on that song.
Rod Diggs?
Yeah, Rod Diggs is on there.
Oh, that's my man. Salute. I know Siegel too, and I know of Black Chat. I don't think me and him met in person, but I think we might have spoke through the internet. We definitely know each other through Cadillac High.
Right.
But, going to that record real quick. Beanie Siegel, Black Child, and Rod Diggs, right?
Rod Diggs. Yep. Yeah.
What was your relationship with Rod Diggs?
Rod Diggs just hopped on the song. He heard a dope song. Black
Mhm.
Child told him, "Yo, jump on this song." He jumped on it. See, I was in the studio with Siegel when he made it.
Gotcha.
We was in a like a home studio type of thing.
Where at? In Philly?
Nah, in Ohio.
Ohio. Wow.
Yeah, me, M. Black, we was all there. He laid his verse down. Matter of fact, I had another beat going.
Mhm.
Usually this happened to me two, 3 times. Like I'm playing some new age type of beats, but they like, nah, we like the type of beats that you like. You know what I'm saying? I try to
Gotcha.
cater to some people with the new style, but then they like, nah, man, I shit that you playing.
Gotcha.
So came out to be a dope song. He put it on his mixtape as well.
Oh, Beanie Siegel?
And Beanie Siegel on his mixtape. Yep.
Dope. What's the name of the song again?
Code of the Streets.
I'm gonna have to check for that. I think I heard that too. I'm gonna have to pull that up.
Yeah, dope song.
Dope.
Another one would be Slauson, Cuzzy Capone. That's All Money In.
Mm.
So that we got granted all access to the marathon store for the video. Um, Blessings from a neighborhood Nip gave it blessings to shoot it, everything. So
Yeah, R.I.P. the neighborhood Nick.
RP the neighborhood Nip.
That's what's up. So what's your
Yeah.
relationship with the late great Nick?
Hey, great Nip. We from the same country, Eritrea. We would run into each other at certain places like private functions. So, I would see him as a youngster. I met him a long time ago, '09.
Where at?
Over here in Columbus, he was on the Games tour. So I would see Game, I would see Kendrick, J Rock, and Nip
Mm. Wow.
all in one time, like early on too, '09.
That's crazy. Nick been on the ground for a minute. I think we gave him his first interview, at least on the East Coast, in 2008. My partner, Doggy Diamonds, on Forbes DVD. So
That's early on.
early on, 2008.
Yeah,
Early on.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I'm sure he appreciated that.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah.
What
Nip had good energy, man.
what's one of your stories with Nip?
I don't really have one. It's like
Well, what did you think about him then? If you didn't have that close, what was your like
I
overall?
mean, just going off from what I saw on camera, because you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell you about that story.
Okay.
It was me, my partner, and it was another 2 dudes with us in the car. Now, me and my partner, we own the website, Forbes DVD. We the owners, and also we the ones, conducting the interviews.
Shout out to Forbes.
Yes, sir. Salute. So me, I'm also driving.
Yeah.
You would think one of the other dudes would be like, nah, Reck, yo, I'm gonna hold the car down because it's in Manhattan. It ain't no
Right.
parking. And a matter of fact, it was on Fifth Ave. It was right by Sony Records, or it was Sony Records. I think he was
Okay.
signed to Sony Records.
Yep.
I believe. You know what I'm saying? When he first came on the scene, through
Right.
the industry. You know what I mean? I know he's been grinding in the streets for a minute.
Yeah.
So I had to sit back and hold the car down because Fifth Ave ain't no parking. Fifth Ave,
No parking.
yeah, because that's where all the, high-end fashion stores at,
Yep.
the Dolce Gabbanas and the Gucci and
The
the Louis.
Louis. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So me and Nip never had a personal experience with each other. You know what I'm saying? We never shook each other's hand, and I kind of like feel a little slated by that. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could have, Reck, go upstairs, man. You need to holler at them folks at Sony. Plus, you need to meet the artist, Nip at the time.
Right.
And me and him unfortunately never shook each other's hand and looked into each other's eyes. So,
But I'm sure he was tuned in to MRecktv.
I mean, he had to. I mean, Nip was in tune with the streets.
He was in tune with the streets. You know,
So,
my last time running into him was like a couple months before his passing, and my partner, Big Business, walked me in the club, broke through all barriers, all security. It was a sold out club.
mm,
Next thing you know, I told Nip, I was like, "Yo, I'm already working with your artist," and he was just appreciative. He was just like, "Man, let's work. Come on down to LA." So the day
dope.
before he passed, I was supposed to be on the way to LA.
Say word.
Word, because I got a text from his cousin Adam. I'm texting because it was my birthday, his birthday the same day. I'm
Mhm.
texting and I was supposed to be making it out there. Next thing you know, everything went haywire.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, okay, you just threw me for a loop with that one because I wasn't even expecting that.
Right.
Take us back to that day. Um, when you heard the news. How did you hear about the news, first and foremost, with Nick?
Well, first of all, it was my birthday that day on the 31st.
It happened on your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday
Wow.
and Adam's birthday is the same day, the 31st.
Wow, that's crazy.
Adam grew up with him since a child. That's his road
Mhm.
manager. So I'm texting Adam saying happy birthday. I didn't even realize that we had the same birthday, same day.
That's
We
crazy.
lost. Then you lose Nip on the same day.
That's tragic.
Oh
Tragic.
yeah, that thing gonna haunt you because you're like,
Right.
I was already going. I went to Cleveland to go see him. I felt some kind of energy, like man, something's up with him as far as like he just got that. He got that juice.
Mhm.
He got that thing that I just like, man, I'm going towards that way. That's all I knew about. Like, let me run into them. When Drink Champs was looking for them, they said, yo, y'all can get a hold of Nip. I reached out to them. I said, yo, they looking for your Drink Champs.
So you plugged that for them?
Yeah, he went up there. He went up there, and Nori had a different interview that day. It was with Birdman, so he didn't get to do the interview with Nip
Oh,
Neighborhood.
wow. That's crazy. So you plugged the interview with Nip and Nori and DJ EFN Drink Champs, but
Drink
Nip
Champs.
never made it because they had an interview going on with Birdman. So I guess Nip's supposed to get rescheduled,
He was
but
supposed to get rescheduled.
his untimely death
Yep, untimely
stopped all
death.
that.
So I was whatever connections I had, I threw to them. If I could help in any way, we just help out. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
that's crazy.
That's
But I need you to
interesting
go
too.
back to that day now. How did you first hear about Nip passing and all that? What did you see it on the internet like everybody else, or you got the call?
I mean, somebody sent me a footage of the shooting that happened,
Mm,
which I didn't really like somebody sending me that type of footage. I really don't want to see that type of footage.
gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
if I hear about it, then I'll hear about it. I don't want to,
gotcha.
because that stuff lasts in your mind. You don't want to
Yeah,
remember that.
it's disturbing. Very
It's just
disturbing.
it's haunting.
Yeah,
Because
facts, facts.
every birthday now you're thinking about this.
So, about what time was that you got that text? I know you can remember that.
Yeah, I got it about 2 o'clock.
Oh, when it
Two,
when it happened.
yeah, West Coast time would be it was 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. West Coast time would be 6 o'clock, 3 hour difference. So when I
Wow,
got it, I just stopped the car and I just shook my head, held my head down. Couldn't really believe it
wow, that's
because
crazy.
this is a fallen soldier. We're from the same place,
Hmm.
and that's the team I was going to anyways. So it's like, I got cut short.
Mm, wow. I'm gonna say this, man. Rest in power to the late great Nip. You know what I mean? Salute.
Yeah, yeah, salute.
God bless your soul, my brother.
Yes, you see, I keep them up there. I
Yeah, I
keep them.
see.
That's interesting though, because
Mm.
speaking of Drink Champs, that's where I met you at.
Yeah, now it's coming back to me because I knew I met you in the industry setting, but I
Yeah.
couldn't recall exactly which setting it was.
Wait, it was the Nas interview.
It was the Nas interview, the Nas album release party.
Nas album release party.
That's when you probably saw Nas had a security kick me out the building.
I seen that, but I was the one that let you in. I said, "Yo, he with us," but they were like, "I don't know what was going on," but I tried to do my part to get you in.
Yo, I mean, I never really explained exactly what happened. I just kind of like gave people the short part of the story. I never went into the detail part, but you witnessed what happened. I'm just chilling.
Right.
Next thing I know, they come up to me, like I think it's like 2, 3 big security guards.
Yeah.
They like, Nas don't want you here, homie. I'm like looking at them like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, the hell I did to Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like I always said, you know, he's one of the GOATs and
Right.
always number one on my list.
Yeah.
You know, now it was a song that came out and off the Lost Tapes. I think it was one of the first records, that jazz type record. Forgot the name of it. And you know, my subscribers, they ain't like it. They called up the show and they went off on it, but that's not on me. I just said, yo, I don't think that's the one. I wouldn't drop that as a single.
Right.
But
right. That's the one with the Al Jarreau sample, right?
Facts. That's exactly what it is. Now, what you thought about that record? I mean, if you love it, you love it.
Nah, it's a unique song to where not too many people could catch that rhythm. Just for him even catching that rhythm was amazing.
Flow. I said that.
Yeah.
I said he killed the flow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But, you know, that ain't no club. That's something you ride around in your car or just
and the crib you vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Crib you vibing or the craftiness of it. Like not too many people could do that. So you're like, damn, that boy still got it.
Got you. Got
you.
Yo, going back to that day and that happening in your mind, what did you say? You like, yo, M.Reck. You probably like, damn, I didn't even know M.Reck and Nas had beef. Like,
right. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to do my part to. If I could open up the gates for one person, hey, that's what I'm there for.
Yeah, because my man Shampoo, he got me in the building because I skipped the whole line or whatever. I guess, you know, you got an affiliation with Shampoo because I seen you as soon as I came in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, Shampoo from Def Jam. He promotes audio records and, you know, a lot of different labels. You know, that's my guy. So salute to him. And shout out to Nori.
Shout out to M.Dot. M.Dot got me there. That's Nori's brother. And Nori was there too. Nori's a big brother. He always show love.
Shout out to Nori. That's the homie. Salute to Nori and all that.
You know,
Nori showed me a lot of love that night too. But
he did. I seen that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and see, you can co-sign this. I took mad pictures in the building with people coming up to me. Yo, M.Reck. Right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was just, you know what I mean? I don't know, drawing too much attention. I was in the cut, and you know, people were just showing love, and I was showing love back. You know what I mean? Took a few pics, and, you know.
Yeah, Nas. You know, I just got to chop it up with Nas a little bit, just saying what he felt about Nip's passing, neighborhood Nip's passing.
Oh, what? You spoke on? Well, you spoke with Nas about that?
Yeah, just you know, Nip's neighborhood Nip's title was supposed to be Crenshaw State of Mind. So that was supposed to be the first title of the album. So I was like, "What you think about that?" He was like, "Man, I love the title." You know, he said he wishes he would have got on it. South Central State of Mind. That's what it would have been. I think so. Yep. Yeah. So just being able to chop it up with him. M.Dot was kicking the rhymes to Get Down. Oh, so Nas joined in as helping them. Yeah, so it was just it was an ill setting. You was there. A lot of greats was in the room. You had Kool Herc in there. You had Pete Rock there. You had Salam Remy. A lot of people. It was a great night.
Facts. Nah, it was classic night. I can't even front. You know, it was in the art gallery, I believe.
Art gallery, yeah.
So it was dope, man. But you know, I guess me and Nas good. You know what I mean? We didn't see each other face to face after that situation, but I guess we good because it ain't no problems on my end. You know what I mean? But It is what it is. You know, he's still the GOAT. So salute to him.
And shout out to the legend.
Yeah, shouts to the legend Now, let's go into your relationship with Beanie Siegel. Like, how that come about?
Me and Black Child went to his show one time, and you know, we going there just to support, just to rock out with him.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, one thing led to another. He's like, you know, let's go in the studio.
Oh wow, just like that.
Yeah, he's like, let's go in the studio. Knocked out a song. Even I just seen him like a couple months back. Chopped it up with us for a long time, like a couple hours, just running down the whole Rockefeller situation about how he gave Kanye his first placement.
Facts.
You know, there's a whole history behind Siegel.
Mm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It would be dope to see him in a versus battle.
Yeah, that would be dope. With who though?
Him and Styles.
Oh, that's hard. You're right. That's kind of hard. Beanie Siegel versus Styles P.
For the streets. Yeah, for the streets.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I started my own verses 4 or 5 years ago before. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. It's all good. But shouts to Timberland and Swiss Beats. They got that bread. So, you know.
Yeah.
It's all good. I ain't no hater. I still promote it. We still promoting it right now on MRecktv. Yeah, but that'll be hard though. Beanie Siegel and Styles P in a versus battle.
Who could go against Wayne in a battle?
Who can? Like I'm thinking, like, damn, Wayne got like 3 different careers.
Right.
In this hip hop thing. And he got so many hits.
Would you pen Drake against Wayne?
Wow, that's a good matchup in a sense.
In a sense.
But what happens when Drake play those girl records?
I mean,
but then again, it seems like in these type of battles, those type of records really don't work. It's like the streets,
right,
and the big records, but they were still streets. Like Rick Ross to me in the 2 Chainz battle, it was like that was a walk in the park for Ross.
Yeah, both of them got big hits. You know,
Yeah.
it's just sometimes people might sway one way or another.
Yeah. What was your first placement in the movie industry?
So movie industry, I used to do casting for Ving Rhames.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So I was doing casting, finding extras, and Black Child was acting into these movies too. So that was 2 forms of credit right there. So you got Animal the movie, you got Kojak the miniseries, you got Wrath of Cain with Neighborhood Nip in there.
Yes, sir.
Black Child's in there, Neighborhood's in there, and you know that's actually how the
is that the same movie that Gilly's in, the Wrath of Cain? Wow.
Ving called Black and said, "Yo, do you know this guy named Gilly the Kid?" And Black was like, "Yeah, I know the guy. I can get a hold of him." He could have easily said, "Nah, I don't know him. I ain't trying to give him no shine." But that's what type of people we are. If we see opportunity, we present it.
Wow. So you mean to tell me Black Child threw that alley-oop
to Gilly?
Yeah, because like you said, I know how this game go. Dudes will mention somebody's name, they act like they don't know them, and then next thing you know, that opportunity is just gone.
Opportunity gone. Next thing you know, but he said it on Shady 45. He was like, "Shout out to Black and his people for helping me feed my family, get me into the movie world."
Now, salute. I know Gil. I know Gilly very well. You know what I'm saying?
We did a song for the soundtrack called One Crip, One Blood. Gilly's on there, Black's on there. Neighborhood was supposed to do his part, but he didn't get around to it.
That would have been classic too.
That'd have been classic too. So you know, he was always in tune. He, you know, working together. He would see us different places. So, you know, that's just, you know, the kid was destined for greatness. That's all I could say.
Got you. So when you throw a name out there like Ving Rhames,
yeah,
been in some of the biggest blockbusting movies in the business,
yeah,
in history.
Yep.
Mission Impossibles and Baby Boys and so many, like you said, Animal and Wrath of Cain and all these films. Like, how do you like bump into a Vin Rames? Like how that come about?
Well, my partner, Black Child, he seen Black Child from a Beef DVD. He picked him up. He said, "Yo, I like this kid's style. He looked like he would be good in movies." Next thing you know, he reached out to him, like got a hold of me and said, "Yo, we got to do this movie situation." Because he was already doing music. So next thing you know, I was like, "Let's do it," because the was slow.
Right.
A lot of hate in the game.
Yeah, that's it be. You got these haters in your way, they will block your blessings. You know
It
what I'm
will
saying?
block your blessings, man. We all black. We all trying to eat. So for people to try to stop your shine, that don't make sense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this: Black Child, dope artist, and a lot of his blessings definitely got blocked. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna salute him for just being strong, keeping it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because watching from the outside in, man, I definitely seen, Black Child could have been definitely over the top. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this. Irv Gotti, when Ja Rule was on fire.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go into all the, the beef. We already know the beef situation with the whole G Unit thing and 50.
Right.
I feel like when Ja was on fire, Irv should have been dropping Black Child and Cadillac Ty feeding the streets with their music.
Right.
Because they was heating up.
It was heating up.
It was heating up. So, I think they got blindsided with the beef and even Ja being this big star. And Ja's a good dude too. I met him. He's official.
Yeah. Shout out to Rule.
Yeah, shouts to Rule. They got blindsided by Rule, doing these big records, and then also by the beef that I feel like Black Child and Cadillac Ty, they kind of like didn't get the shot. You know what I'm saying?
It's politics, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at that time they should have came out. That's when all this nonsense happened.
Yeah, because it's all timing. It's all timing.
Yeah, it is.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now you casting for Vin Rames and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, that was a nice check, right?
Yeah, it was some good checks right there. Royalty checks came in. But besides the checks, it was just more opportunities to be able to get into more movies. And we shot our own movie with Michael Blackson called The Mechanic. So we was able to do it. Written by ourselves. That one officially never came out, but we shot it. It was just he was on different schedules and things like that. But we did shoot it, and we could still put it out if we wanted to.
What's your relationship with Michael Blackson?
Blackson's cool. Anytime he comes into town, we chop it up. If we got any projects, we kind of let him know about it. You want to be in this situation, that TV show, anything we got to present, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's what it is. So let's go more into some of your other movie credits. We did the Animal. We did what else?
Wrath of Cain, Kojak, the miniseries. Kojak was shot in Canada, so the setting was in Canada for about a month or two, couple months. So that was a miniseries. Matter of fact,
Who's in that?
That would be Ving Rhames, Black Child's in that one. A host of other people. Not to throw off topic, but a couple people just hit me up saying they seen Black in Saints and Sinners. He's in Saints and Sinners as well.
Oh yeah, yes he is.
Yeah,
he definitely is in that. He's doing a great job too. Like,
but all that stuff added up to be like that's kind of practice to get your foot into the game. Next thing you know, people hitting you up like, "Yo, we got a nice little situation for you."
Yeah, he got some good credits, in terms of films and TV shows. You know what I'm saying, to his name. You dig what I'm saying? So shouts to Black Child, finding another way to survive in his business.
You got to be an innovator out here. You can't be the duplicator.
That's a fact.
I seen you in a movie out there. You can speak about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, Equal Standard. I'm in that Equal Standard. I'm holding Ice-T down. I'm Ice-T
Okay.
shooter. You know what I mean? It's it's a cameo, scene, but I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely memorable. So shouts to my brother Taheem. I'm in there with Ice-T, Fredro, Selena Johnson, a whole bunch of others. You know what I mean? Shouts to Taheem, Brian.
Some big names in there.
Yeah, facts. That's how.
Where can they see this movie at? Where can they get it?
They can go get it at equalstandardmovie.com.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You go get that right now. You know what I mean? It's doing numbers too, independently, and it's about to come out through some major streaming platforms, etc., etc. Also some film festivals, and
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna see it.
It's all the way up.
Yes, sir. And I'm shouts to Taheem again. I'm in the TV show, you know what I mean, for Southside, you know what I mean? So
okay.
He got to give me my script and all that. So he told me I'm definitely in there. So look for that.
And I'm pretty sure you got plenty of scripts in hand.
Oh yeah, they definitely calling me for a few things. I got the M.Reck the Grustler series. That's my joint coming also. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. Definitely.
So let's get into some of this music industry stuff, like
talk to me.
Where the game is going to. I just see a lot of things out there that bother me. Like some of my famous phrases are, the people with the money can't rap, and the people that can rap ain't got no money.
Dang, that's so accurate. Salute.
Yeah. So you got to find you an investor if you either one of the two, or the people with the money got to invest with the talent that can do it. But there's a disconnect right now to where these young guys are getting ripped off by the record label.
Facts. Go into that.
360. There's 360 deals out there. I even heard one artist, they're taking the fans only as part of the 360.
Dang. You serious?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, the game dirty.
Game
niggas
dirty.
Taking the only fans money from niggas? God damn.
That
bad
ain't
enough.
Even
bad enough. Niggas and the chicks on OnlyFans selling all types of body part pictures.
Right.
And doing all types of, I guess, videos.
Yeah.
And got the nerve, somebody's actually taking, I guess, 50% of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, why else would artists? I seen one female artist. She's doing a fans only, but I'm like, if the record label just signed you, they gave you a check. Why would you need to do OnlyFans? That doesn't make sense to me.
Cardi B?
Nah, you got other people out there. Cardi, I don't think she got one, but she spoke about
it. They announced it.
Oh, they announced it.
Yeah.
Does it make sense though? If you're getting all this bread, why go that way?
You gotta think. A lot of her bread directly was probably coming from the shows, the concerts.
Yeah.
Well, that's shut down right now. That's been shut down since March.
Since March, yeah. So that ain't even a 360. That's like a 180 deal.
Crazy.
So yeah, other quotes that I give these youngsters is they need a team to make it. When's the last time you seen Tom Brady throw a ball and catch it in the end zone?
Never.
You need a receiver. You need a team to make it in this game.
Facts.
So just don't go saying,
yeah,
that's a gem. So it's like these youngsters just think I'm gonna go do it all by myself. Nah, just find some people you're compatible with, and you'll make it.
Yes, sir.
Eventually we'll all go platinum. We just got to keep working.
Yes, sir. Now, you mentioned doing music and tells. I want to go back to it for a second.
Okay.
Which episodes you got, production in? So
pretty much we did the lead single, which was by Boogie Bird. I got the plaque back here. So Boogie Bird, it's called Okay, Okay, Okay. So that was used in the TV show, and it was used to shoot a video, the lead single, and on the streaming service. So that was 3-in-1 check. That was a 3-in-1.
That's nice. What them TV checks be like? Them BET checks?
Man, the TV checks could be royalty checks, could be 10 grand every 6 months.
Nice. That's nice.
Maybe a little bit more than that if you got a hit song going on. If you got a hit, that could be like 20 grand every 6 months.
That's nice.
So TV checks are a little bit different too, because millions of viewers are watching TV.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So, you know, any artists that want to get placements on some of these situations, TV shows, record labels, you know, they can look me up, and that's what I do, A&Rs as well. You know what I mean? I preview people's music, critique it, you know, all the time. So anytime they want to send me some music, I'll look it over.
No doubt. I definitely got to send you some heat too. You know, we got to get something in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Definitely. So how could the people reach out to you on social media?
Instagram at Sayzar1, SAYZAR1.
No doubt.
Yeah, I got an email, but just hit me up on the gram. We'll go live. I go live all the time with different people. You know what I mean? I know artists are struggling right now. They're kind of frustrated with this whole COVID situation. They can't go on the road. They can't network. So the best way to do it is like through this.
Yes, sir. Now, real quick, what you got on the burner right now? Like, because I know you was telling me about a situation, you know, at one of the majors that you're about to lock down. I don't know if you could speak on that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got a situation with Arizona Slim. That's French Montana's producer. And he produced like 4 songs on French's project.
Dope.
Yeah, real dope producer, super talented. They got stuff coming with Ariana Grande. A whole going on. Once these records get released, he did Waves Blue featuring Benny the Butcher. He did that track about to be released.
What's the name of it again?
Waves Blue, French Montana featuring Benny.
Wow. So French Montana got a heat rocking the cut with Benny the Butcher. That's my man too. I know French too.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
That's Arizona Slim's production. Plus he got like 3 or 4 on the project. So I'm just trying to get him a situation to where he could be like a Berry Gordy ahead of his own label and then signing people underneath that.
No doubt. No doubt.
So,
before we leave, man, I know we touched on it, but I want to elaborate a little bit more. I know you said, you know, you kind of spoke on the Wyclef situation, but where things is at with Haitian Jack? Is it? I know he's deported, right? Like that?
Yes, you let God handle him. He got deported back to Dominican Republic, Haiti.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people who don't do good out here, you let time handle them.
Facts. Gotcha.
That's miserable being trapped on an island. No matter how beautiful the island is, it's still a prison.
Wow.
If you can't leave it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, for people like that, it's, you know, jackers usually don't have a good outcome. You know, hustlers can move about. They could hustle.
Figure it out. Fact.
They could hustle salt to a well if they want.
That's a fact.
But jackers that's just short hustle. That's like scamming. That ain't no respectable hustle.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Man. My point of view is the situation with Karen. Now Karen is like,
which Karen?
I mean the first original one. So the one at the park. So I'm gonna just get with the dog. I'm gonna get my knowledge be born one time.
Yeah.
So when Karen did what she did, and that was the first, you know, that was like seeing the serpent. I wasn't looking at a white lady. That's like the devil you're looking at. That was a serpent inside of her. So that, you know, the serpent's been around for beginning of time, since the Bible days. Just shape-shifting into different things. So when we seen Karen, that reminded us of Emmett Till in the situation he went
through. Yes, sir.
That's why it struck a nerve inside of all of us.
Yes, sir.
So when Emmett Till, the lady said, yeah, he whistled at me, which actuality he didn't whistle at her, that led him to being lynched. And so we're like, you know what? That's the same serpent that got Emmett Till killed.
Yes, sir.
And that's the first time we seen the serpent being caught on camera too.
Yep. If it wasn't no cell phone footage, you know, that the dude that she called the cops on,
Yes.
you know, probably would have been doing 5 to whatever.
Yeah.
You know, because she would have said whatever.
Yep. Her word versus his.
Yeah, you know,
And then even George Floyd's situation, that George Floyd, that's like the most expensive blood that's been shed on American soil in a long time.
Right.
After his death, the whole country, the whole world just rose up and started a revolution.
Yeah. Now people are tired of it now. You know
People
what
are
I'm saying?
tired of it.
Yeah.
Instagram is at Sayzar1. I go live every night. If you got some music, send it to me. I'll look it over.
No doubt. Got you, my brother. I appreciate you coming on the platform.
Sayzar Tracks, live on MRecktv.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktv promo, MRecktv promo at gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.
It's got a music.